Hey guys, it's E, and I get the question time and time again, what's on your lips, girl? And I've done a video like this in the past, but I had just shown some lipsticks that I was loving at the time. So this time I'm going to show you all of my vegan and cruelty-free lipsticks. As most of you guys know, I've been vegan for 4 years now, and I didn't get rid of all of my cosmetics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my vegan lipsticks first, and then I'm going to take a quick break and show you guys my cruelty-free lipsticks. So now all of the lipsticks that I do wear are vegan and or cruelty-free. And if you want to know my stance on vegan versus cruelty-free makeup, I will post the video where I kind of go in depth into that so that I don't take up too much time here. But I want to start off with what I have on now. You guys always love this color. These are my Kat Von D lipsticks. I only have 4, believe it or not. And Kat Von D Beauty is transitioning into all vegan. They may actually be almost all vegan now. I think there's just a few pending products, but I have 4 colors, and one is the one I have on, so you can see that it looks a little bit different on the lips, but that's because I have a lip topper on it. So let's just get into them. So the first one here is Project Chimps. It is a limited edition shade, and I don't believe it's available anymore, but hopefully she re-releases it this year. And then the second one down is Lolita 2. Now there's a regular Lolita, and then there's a Lolita 2, which has the Roman numeral number 2, not just like a written out number 2. And this is a really good pinky nude for darker skin tones. The third one down is Vampira, which is a beautiful ox blood red, and I love it. And then the fourth one is Echo, which I love. I wear this usually layered with Techno Pagan from OCC Cosmetics. So those are my 4 Kat Von D lipsticks. Next I want to talk about my Milani matte lipsticks. I have more of these in the Kat Von D, but I do want to mention that there are some discrepancies in quality of these. Now I purchased mine off of line. I'm knocking things down, typical Edyn fashion. I purchased mine offline and they're all marked vegan, but this isn't about veganism, obviously. Some people said from the first release to the second release, they felt like they crumbled off of the lips and they had some issues with them. I did purchase some from the first release, and I purchased the bulk of them in the second release, and I didn't experience any of those problems personally. But I thought it was worth mentioning just so you can do a little bit more research before purchasing them, but I haven't had any problems. I wear them on a pretty consistent basis. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches. So these are all of my Milani matte lips. The first one is this one here, which is the color Gorgeous. That's the top one there. And then the second one down is the color Embrace, which I wear very often. You probably see me wearing this all the time. The third one down is a beautiful red carpet red, and the color is called Devotion. The next one down is like a super beautiful Barbie pink, and it is called Fancy, and I wear this really often as well. The next one down is that beautiful chocolate color, and it is called Covet, and you can see it dries down a lot darker than it looks in the tube. Now the next one is called Sweetheart. And then this last one, which is probably my favorite one that's swatched here, is called Sugar, number 20. And this one surprisingly looks a little bit darker in the tube than it does once it's actually applied. So if you do want to see the Milani one swatched on my lips, I'll post the video down below where I do lip swatches. The next are my Too Faced Melted lipsticks. I have 3 of these, and I had a small set of them, but I don't know where they went. So the 3 that I have here are Melted Strawberry, which is this top one here. Ooh, it does not want to. Okay, there we go. So this top one is Melted Strawberry. The middle one is Melted Melon, which I actually found at TJ Maxx, so keep your eye out, and Nordstrom Rack has them as well. And then the very bottom is Melted Berry, which is one of my all-time favorite colors. So Something to note is that Too Faced is cruelty free, but they're owned by a parent company who is not, so I'll leave that up to you if you choose to purchase from them or not. It's all very personal for different vegans and things like that, so yeah. But one of my favorite resources is Logical Harmony. They do a good job of breaking down who's vegan, who's cruelty free, and if they're owned by parent companies. Moving right along, this top one is OCC Techno Pagan. This is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. I wear it so much during the winter. The next one is also by OCC, and it is Not Safe for Work, or NSFW. They have changed the packaging on these into like a doe foot applicator, so I'm going to order some soon to see if the product is consistent with the new packaging. The next one is Activist by Hourglass, and I'll go ahead and take it off so that you can see what it looks like. And following that one is also by Hourglass, and this one is called Leader. And then this very last one is by actually Zoya, the nail polish brand. They make lipsticks, and this came in a package, like a kit, where there were the lipstick and the matching nail polish. This one doesn't have a name, but I did want to mention it anyhow because Zoya does really good lipsticks. They do bleed outside of the lip line, so you do have to use a liner, but they're super pigmented and maybe one of the most comfortable formulas I've ever worn, and this one is matte. So that concludes my vegan lipsticks. If you would still like to see my cruelty-free lipsticks, I will show you those now. Okay, so these are kind of like random brands. So this first one is by Bite Beauty, and the color is Violet, which is that top one right there. And then the second one down is also, sorry, my hand's moving a lot. I'm not a beauty guru. I don't know how to do this. It's Palomino by Bite Beauty, and I'll open that so you guys can see what that one looks like as well. Then the third one down is Sugar Plum Fairy by Wet n Wild, and you can see what that one looks like through the packaging. The fourth one is the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Fiesta, or this is the butter lipstick, my bad. And then the last one is the Essence Silky Red Matte Lipstick, and I have the pink one of this one too. I think it was Silky Pink or something, but I can't find it. So these, it's probably at work. These are some of my kind of random lipsticks. Okay, so the next brand that I have kind of a lot of are the NYX lipsticks. I've had some of these since before I was vegan, and some of them are newer purchases, but most of them are pretty old, honestly. So the first one is this black one up top, which is a NYX Macaroon lipstick. I don't know if they even still sell these, and it's just in the color, what does that say? Chambord. And then the next one is NYX Alabama, which used to be my favorite lipstick. I used to wear this all the time from the moment that Emily Noel mentioned it. The third one down is Shocking Pink, which I feel like I have like 10 lipsticks that are this color, but I do really like it. This one is a newer purchase, and it is called Crazed. It was released, I think, last year. I'm not sure. But it's like a brownish red, and I really like that one as well. The next one down is called Perfect Red, which is a NYX matte lipstick as well. They're all NYX matte lipsticks, I think. And then this last one is Vintage, which is one of the liquid suedes by NYX. And I think that it's the only liquid suede that I still have. So to finish off this lipstick collection is going to be my Milani lipsticks. Now the Milani matte lipsticks are vegan, and the regular lipsticks are not, I believe. I don't think they say vegan on the website anymore. I know the matte lipsticks do, so if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. I'm not that connected to being right all the time. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Alright, so the very top is Best Red, and then the next one down is Matte Orchid, and then we have Flamingo Pose, which I have like 3 of at some point because I kept liking the color and then repurchasing it and not realizing that I already had it. And then this one is Hot Pink Rage, which is a really pretty color. And then one of my favorite mattes of all time is called Naturally Chic by Milani. Not my favorite mattes, my favorite nudes. So I really like that one. And then the last one is called Rose Hip, which was crazy popular years and years ago, and that's why this one still has the old packaging, because it is a very, very old lipstick. So let me show you. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So as I said, that's not all of my lipsticks. It is the good majority of them. I tried not to mention things that were like discontinued. Like I have these beautiful lipsticks that I wear so often by Josie Marin that I get called out for on Snapchat all the time. People ask what it is, but they're not available anymore, so I don't want to mention them. So I tried to only mention things where it's available or something very similar is available. That way you guys aren't like, ugh, what's the point of a vegan and cruelty-free lipstick collection if I can't buy any of it? So I tried to leave it to things that you could still go out and get, but that's pretty much everything that I wear random, other than a few random things. Like I have this chocolate crepe and a couple other of these that I leave at work of the intense butter glosses from NYX. I have like 3 or 4 of them in my drawer at work, so whenever like a client pops in to see me unannounced and I don't have on lipstick, I just like pop this on because they're moisturizing, they stay inside the lip line, and they look good. But other than those types of things, and I also didn't include my glosses or anything like that, strictly lipsticks. And today I do have on Project Chimps. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this video is probably so freaking long, so I'm gonna stop babbling on and let you guys go enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you so much for doing so. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as part of my family. And until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. I'll see you very, very soon.